Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Two, welcome again to room 15, where learning never ends, even though we have a few missing today, but not as many as recently. So did we finish number 11 yesterday?
Yes.
Was that right? I forget who's helping us out. Was that Jordan, or who was helping us out with number 11 yesterday? Remember? Oh, it was Ariana. Okay, yeah. So I want you to do number 12. I'll call on somebody. I will tell you that basically on this one, like if you add x, you're going to have for this one y is equal to but greater than x minus 4. So that's going to be that one. And then this other one here, you're going to have, if you subtract 2x, so we get 3y is not equal to but less than negative 2x plus 18, and then divide by 3, we end up with y is not equal to but less than negative 2/3 x plus 6. Does that look right? Yeah, so anyway you have this one, and this one to deal with, right? I'll choose somebody. I have some people here to choose from. Make sure you help. How are you doing this one? Pretty well?
No.
Make sure you get help on this one.
Okay.
Make sure you know how to do this one. How's everybody else doing over there? How are you doing this? Oh, I see. Okay, so you want to turn it in tomorrow?
Yeah.
Whenever you get it back?
Yeah.
All right, makes sense to me. How are you doing on this? Fine? Real good. How are you doing? Pretty good. Okay. Good. All right. Abigail's been chosen to
I'm not ready yet.
help out with this one.
1 more minute.
She's still working on it. Okay. Now, Christina, correct me if I'm wrong, but you didn't take this with you, did you?
No,
Okay, so you're in trouble. I won't make you do it in front of the camera.
I don't know that.
I'll make you do it from the camera.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, here. No, 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 just do it over here.
Go to the corner. Take them over.
This hurts you. Anybody ever heard that before? Corporal punishment in the classroom. Good thing it wasn't caught on camera. It was just too brutal for. Go ahead.
There was emotion behind those hits.
That's right.
What'd she
I
do?
thought it was like a lady.
Right, you know what that's like.
Yeah.
That happened a lot in second period, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we got to resort to these measures here. Gradually, when we have punishment, behavior improves over time.
Oh, yeah.
Second period class has gotten better. Logan has still been incorrigible, but
What about Rowdy?
yeah, Rowdy forgets sometimes, but he was like the first one.
I think you got Rowdy the toughest.
Yeah, yeah.
This one's tight right here, but it's up here.
We've had other classes too. Maverick has got his. He's been disciplined probably more than once. Anyway.
It was
All right, thank you. All right, let's go ahead and talk. So Abigail has. Let's go talk about these lines, these boundary lines. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Abigail. Now, this one here, you have this one, negative 2/3 x plus 6. So that's this one here, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you have negative 2/3. Well, maybe it should be a little more at this angle, but
Yeah.
basically we got the idea, right?
Besides that,
Okay, so that does look pretty good. Maybe a little off, but okay. And then we have this negative 4 plus x, right?
yeah.
And that looks, right, negative 4, that looks like that's drawn pretty well. And that's shaded above. This one here was shaded below. So here and here. And finally we have this one up here, 2x plus 1. So that's the kind of a sharp one like this. That's this one up here, right?
Yeah.
And then shaded below. So this little kind of wedge, triangular wedgy shape is what it is, right? So she has the 2 points picked out as 0, 0, and 1, 1. Does that look right? Okay, are we good on this? Okay, good. Well, what I want to do is I want to have you turn that in. So Eric can help us turn that in. Can you do that for us, Gary? All right.
My grandpa was first meeting my granddad's dad, right? You know, it's like really awful meeting my girlfriend's parents. They're passing it down, right?
And while that happens, we're going to get our next
They
assignment to work on here.
they're at the lake house. And in the cabin, right, we all sleep on the children sleep on the floor. And it's whatever. And then my grandpa thought he heard my uncle. Mr. G, do you have a regular pencil? Hold on, I'm not ready.
Yeah, I do.
And he was like, oh, I'm going to get him. And my grandpa likes to prank with his drink. He did just like, what, he grabbed
Those
him.
glasses today, you look quite
Six
scholarly.
months.
Do you feel like you're scholarly today? You feel like that?
Oh, yeah, and he was off the floor, and all he heard was, oh! Old man scream, I guess. And it was my friend's dad. I couldn't breathe for a second. Oh, wait, he's crazy. I'm never gonna get him too. No.
All right, thank you.
And my granddaddy was just sitting there like, no, like he was levitated in the air.
Okay. Okay, these next four problems involve, you're given a graph, and you're going to find the inequalities that produce this graph, essentially. And so we have, there's going to be 13, 14, 15, and 16. And so my hope is today to see if we can at least get through 16 on this. I don't know if you need me to show you one first and then have you work on the other ones. Do you want to do that? Okay, here's what I want to do is, yeah, let's go. Should I do this first one here? Yeah, so basically we see two lines here. And so that's going to give us how many inequalities here? Two, right? And these two inequalities together are going to separate into one of these four, separate the grid into four areas, one of which is your solution set, right? So here's your solution set over here. And so we take these lines one at a time. And so, do you want to do this dashed line first?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. And so what kind of boundary line do we have here?
A dotted line.
We have a dotted or dashed line. Very good. So let's go ahead and take this. We have, let's see, let me get the, okay, you have blue, that's fine. So we have y is not equal to, and is it going to be greater than or less than? It's above, right? It's above, so greater than. So not equal to, but greater than. And so now what do we look for first?
Oh, I get the thingy, like -4.
I would look for the y-intercept first, right? You can look for the slope first, but I would look for the y-intercept first, like Einstein said. So -4, right? So -4, and then we just look for the rise over run. Now, it's probably easier for me to see on the graphics up here because I have my resolution is probably better than yours.
Yeah, because I can't see the whole.
Yeah, because but up here you can see pretty well, right? So to me it looks like, what does this look like to you up here?
Up 4/2.
Yeah, up 4/2 or up 2/1, right? Yeah, but yeah, so very good. So you look for where they intersect. So that slope's going to be 2, right? So 2x minus 4. So that's one of them. Okay. Okay, the next one, I'm going to go ahead and color code this in red. I'm going to make this y is, and so now we're talking about this solid line. And then a solid line, what kind of are we going to be?
Greater than or equal to.
It's less than.
Yeah, so this is going to be another less than about, and we know equal to and less than, right?
Yes,
Equal to and less than. And then what's going to be our y-intercept for this one here? 2. I'm going to put +2 right here. And then what's our slope going to be for this? Yeah, so if I look at this little thing here, yeah, I'd look at -1 here and 2 here. So I would say -1/2, right? And then one thing you can do on these always is you can kind of test how it looks like in your calculator. So you have 2x minus 4, 2x minus 4, and we have -1/2x plus 2. What is that going to look like when we graph it? Does that look pretty good? Intersects about right here. Does that look good? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Except we're going by 2's up here, but it's the same sort of thing, right? Okay. Okay, so that's all there is to it. So this is going to be your completed answer right here.
Yes.
Okay? So what I want you to do is go ahead and work out number 14, and it might help you to look right up here at this graphic up here as opposed to the one you have on your paper. And I'll choose somebody here in 2 minutes. Yes.
Can I have a
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, we had some things we were kind of distracted by.
Gracias.
I'm
Never mind.
I got this one. I just need this
I saw it and I didn't know what to do. I was just saying okay good. And I was like, but he used reliable.
Oh, I know, but it's not going to show you that. Those two are going to show you.
This is greater than or equal to. Oh, yeah.
I hate you. What do you think? Like,
I don't think,
you know, it's like you don't want to, like, don't act so tell. Until you try it, you're like,
it's,
dude, I thought it was a joke. No, I was like, this one's crazy. So mine were also
Like where, that's where you tell, like, well, that's what I remember from like elementary school. Are you sure?
Daisy, you kind of just, like, how your socks are folded, like under your pants and your pants are flipped, like, in the old times, like, they were going with their pants.
oh my gosh, they're, I would say,
This says lesson.
knickerbockers.
What way is your
That's not your word.
Okay. Number 14, we have Trevor. Trevor, did you get this?
Good truck dog. You got this truck dog. Maybe you snatch up my
Trevor's. He has, so far, he has y is less than or equal to 0.25x. Okay, is everybody good with that?
Yeah.
So 1 over 4, right?
That's what we got.
So really, we just have one more to figure out, right?
I got this one.
So what's this thing going to be here, this vertical line? What do we call that?
X is greater than or equal to 3.
Yeah, what I would do, I'd say, Garrett has it just about right, but I'd say less than or equal to 3, right? Is that all right, Garrett?
Let me see, I watched it right since less than.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go that way. Garrett, so this is it right here, right?
My mom's not listening.
Questions on that? Does that look pretty good?
I have a question, Mr. Newton.
What's your question?
Doesn't, okay,
No,
so
you're wrong.
the arrow, like the thingies, I used to remember them as alligators, right? And I thought when it was greater than, that means,
You read it from left to right.
I don't know. I get confused on which way the arrows are supposed to face.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing about it is, that's a good question, because I want to tell you that back in my algebra career, I asked, just sitting like like you are right now, I was sitting many years ago, and I asked the same question to my teacher you're asking me now. And basically what he told me was this, is that the arrow points in the direction of the smallest number. And so here we have the smaller numbers are over here, and so the arrow points to the left of the 3 in this case.
No, gotcha.
And also y is less
You don't
than,
get it?
so it would be down from here. So that's, when he said that, and the way he said it, I didn't have any trouble with it from that point on. I don't know, that's just what happened to me, that's my experience.
Down. They come point down.
But yeah, this kind of thing is not the most intuitive thing in the world, I grant you that. So go ahead and work out number 15. I'll call on somebody again here shortly for number 15.
Like,
That's a good call.
you just
Okay, number 15.
very good. No more.
Oh no, my pencil.
It's fell on the ground. But like, there's 21 pilots where it's like, like they do like Sweden.
Can you see?
Okay, number 15, we have Chastity.
15 miles away from.
I just like slum it all.
All right, Chastity, you have it figured out? 1 second, she said almost had it figured out.
There you go.
Does everybody have this figured out while Chastity's
Yeah.
hooking up her deal?
And you want cheesy? Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I'll have.
Let it freeze over.
Yeah.
And then come back. This guy.
That's going to be
Are you ready? You're my student.
I know you can do that. Oh, yeah.
That's quite.
Did I hit the name?
Nobody is available.
How dare
I used to be so good at
the bed of your nail right here.
acting where you like got tagged and like going over the and then like driving. I made that I made that.
You stayed in the back.
Okay, under your nail.
That was dodgeball.
Nail leg.
Well, I was. And I just kept dancing, but it's like, it was like, you know that one game? I was like kickball, baseball,
You're like a drugstore, you just.
it was stupid. And at one time, I fell, and I was like, ouch. But I fell on the pad, but it's still. And then. What'd you try to see, Mr. G?
Try to see, make sure everybody got kids,
Oh, yeah, okay, no, we'll talk about dodgeball. Sorry, so it's dodgeball, and just kept dancing.
I already have one.
And I always got hit, but I was dancing, and then anything else, like, I was like, ah, no, I want you. Julia came out and she tried to smack me. Oh, no, I'm not paying attention. Like, the kids were like this smack. And she hurt me.
You're always on my phone.
T-Dog goes forever crazy.
Can I flick you?
All right. Right, you have this. You look at.
Sorry guys, I was doing a reenactment or something.
You're good. You're gonna reenact it. Remember what?
Remember,
Oh, you're good. He's marching you.
I wanna know what you're doing.
So basically, she says negative 1/3 is the slope she has. So she has y is not equal to, but less than negative 1/3 x plus 4. Does that look right? Does that one look right there?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah.
The next one she has here is y is not equal to but greater than negative 1/3 x minus 2. Does that look right?
Can we have a lesson on how to say reenactment?
Does that look right, everybody?
I thought
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I was stupid. And I'm not mom. Go right.
Now, were you able to do that off your paper pretty well, or did you have to look up here?
I have one.
Look up here pretty well, yeah, it's just a lot better graphics up here. All right, thank you, that's like some good work right there. Okay, so you go ahead and do number 16, I'm gonna call on somebody here in a minute, and that's one that has 3 of them.
I think I need to teaching her how to say reenactment.
Reenactment?
Yeah, reenactment.
Teaching reenactment.
They're teaching.
I'm sure she learned from that.
I don't even know how to say it, Mr. G. You good at English.
Teaching more special.
I don't know if you're like me, sometimes I have trouble if a word has more than 2 syllables.
Yeah.
Are you like that
Yeah.
sometimes?
Definitely am.
Yeah, and in the morning too? Yeah.
It's really
Okay,
annoying me.
oh my, I did not.
And that.
But there are words I know how to say because I've just practiced so long, especially mathematical words.
Math.
Math.
Like discriminant. is
In the
one.
same triphosphate.
Extrapolate, well, that's a chemistry word,
Yeah,
right?
Math,
extrapolate.
chemistry.
Extrapolate, that's
That's
a.
science math.
Extrapolate, that's okay.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
The one word I can't say is.
Hey, Einstein.
Okay.
Okay, Einstein.
Remind myself. Yes, it is. That works. Wasn't bad.
That's you were telling scary stories. Wait, Brayden. Wait, no, look at Brayden.
Oh, that's very spooky. Very spooky. Yes, we have the class darkened down to, sometimes it has Halloweenish implications, right?
Yeah.
Is that, would you call that a Halloweenish implication? And we have Einstein using her flashlight to, yeah, to see here.
Why do you have a flashlight? Why are you prepared for any situation ever?
Kids will ever get lost. She said, I have.
Because of we should have ever come in.
It's like, oh,
If it was a vampire school shooter.
So Daisy, are you ready for this one?
no, sorry, it's measuring Brady's feet. It's 1 foot long.
She literally just wasn't measuring.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Mr. B. I woke up at like 3 o'clock and then I didn't go back to sleep. And I made a break. I made a break.
That could be tough, yeah.
That's
Oh, okay. So that's funny flashlight. And the tape measure.
What do you wear?
was a G. I woke up and took out this one. And I was like, God.
I wear an 8. Me too.
I didn't even make the sounds.
It's your 6 months.
He was so cute.
Is that where my foot is?
About 2 feet.
No, it's Massachusetts.
And I know that's it.
2 feet close.
So much.
So, wait, oh my god, I just realized you stayed Massachusetts.
That's the hardest
Don't
one.
believe yourself, did I?
It's okay. Well, I'll have it.
Stop it. I'm gonna make you break your
I don't really
glasses.
think fairness.
Now whenever we go through.
Well, here we have, what's the challenge on this number 16? There we have three lines, yeah, exactly.
Ice, baby.
Ice, ice, baby.
He's like 85.
That's my way of staying, trying to be hydrated.
I love ice, Mr. G.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for it's really bad for
I had
me,
apple
but I love
juice.
ice.
What I do is I don't really chew on it much, I just kind of let it
Well, I managed to go
dissolve.
find your mom.
Dissolve.
And her car. 2-year-old.
Okay, so Daisy, so Einstein's coming out of the darkness here. It's right on the
I
board.
got a flashlight, guys. Look at that.
Oh, very cool.
Okay, so. What? Wouldn't it be like.
You got so quiet.
It's like now you have to.
So Daisy, Einstein, excuse me, I call you Einstein. So if we go through the zero, what's our y-intercept there for that one? If we go through the board, 0, right?
They kind of hurt. I mean,
So we don't have to worry about slope, right? For that one.
Okay, so we're not gonna worry about slope.
This is show the camera what you're wearing.
she cracks me up. I can't.
Oh my god, I love eggs. I'm sorry, that right Okay, but wait. If we. Wait, hold on.
Let's give her a chance to think a little bit. Let her concentrate. Lillian. No, she's fine. She doesn't
I
need
don't need the
paper.
paper.
She's doing fine.
Anyways,
Go
but
ahead.
like, wouldn't the y-intercept be like 0?
Yes, right? The y-intercept 0?
So like, if the slope would be like, it's like 2 over 2, so would it just be 1? So
Yeah.
y is less than or equal to x.
Yeah, how about that? Y is less than or equal to x. Are you good with that?
We're good.
So just write that down. Y is less than or equal to x.
Wait, can you write that?
It's
Oh, here,
the
look.
thing.
Look right here, look.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, y less than or equal to x. There we go. So that's one of them, right? Why don't you put a little smiley face next to it? That's good. Okay, so that's that one, right?
Right.
Then what's this horizontal one?
Would this just, would it be like x? X is greater than the.
Y is
Negative 4. I love eggs.
So now we have 2 of them, right? And the last one we have is the one that's harder to do because what don't we see here quite clearly?
The snare.
We don't see the y-intercept,
Never
right?
mind, no.
So what it is, you're gonna have to, is you're going up here, that's gonna be down 5 over 1. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna do
Those are, no, it's not Kramer.
y, yeah. So y is down here, right? So less than, and we have negative 5x. So it's a matter of finding what the, so down 5,
Oh, the slope, yeah.
down 5. That's actually great.
Daisy, I love eggs too.
Then we have here, going up to
Stop making fun of me!
Thank you, Daisy. Einstein. Let me give you a sticker, Einstein. want to do
What do you think it
is, very last thing I want to do today is take a look at number 17.
So I have to
Okay, 17 is one where we have an X and Y coordinate, and you got, so we're going to be doing this on tomorrow. Surf shop makes profits of $150 for each surfboard, $100 for each wakeboard. So you can have, it has a S here for variable and a W. So what we want to have is, we have 150 S plus 100 W. And we want to make at least $2,000 per month. So we have, we want to have a profit being less than that. So it's got to be, greater than or equal to $2,000, right? So what do we do to solve for this? What are you going to solve for here?
W.
Why would you solve for W?
Oh, W's the Y. Yeah.
Because that's going to be slope-intercept form, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. So we're going to just resume on this tomorrow, okay? All right, thank you for participating, class. We'll get on this
Here
tomorrow.
you go, Mr. G.
All right.
I'll set it right here.
Well, yeah, thanks. See you.
Mr. G, here's that paper, I finished it.
All right, thanks. Thanks, I'll get it in the paper.
Now you have your own.